Chiefs Kingdom, welcome back to the channel, guys. We have day 2 of padded practice officially in the books, another one under their belts. And with that being said, we have a lot of news, notes, highlights, observations from another day here for Chiefs practice. Now, we're going to break down everything you need to know in terms of who played well, who started where, who is getting first team reps. We got it covered, right? But before we break down that, I always want to start off my videos by giving a massive shout out to all of the Chiefs media members out there. PJ Green, Aaron Ladd, Harold Arcoons. I mean, all of these guys do such a great job getting highlights out for us, kind of enabling us to make these videos. And to be honest, without them, the videos are not possible to make. So leave a W in the comment section for the reporters, and also go follow them as well. If you want real-time highlights and notes from practice, go follow them right now, guys. I promise you, you will not regret it. With that being said, let's start and dive into the video with another padded practice here in Kansas City. Now, first thing to notice is it seems like Kingsley, guys, I've been telling you this all offseason long. Kingsley looks like a different breed at left tackle, and today he was once again the top team's left tackle, getting starting reps over Wanya Morris. Not to say Wanya Morris has been bad by any means, but Kingsley has just been on a different level. So that is a big thing to consider. And once again, Mike Caliendo was a top team left guard during team's practice as well. Now, obviously, with Joe Thuney on the PUP list, they're going with Mike Caliendo. I don't think that's something that will, translate into the regular season. Well, as long as Thuney is out, maybe it could, sustain. But as of right now, Caliendo is getting the majority of first team rep at the left guard position. Now, another big note was, who is going to be that backup running back? We've heard a lot of things about Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Denera Prince, Louis Rees-Zammit, Imani Bailey, right? There's so many different guys here that could potentially win that number 2 job. But 4 practices in a row, including today, it has been Denera Prince. He has been better.
We got
that is really on my radar to potentially break out in 2024. I'm very excited to see how he progresses and how this translates into preseason football games. Now, second team offensive line went from Morris to Mator. Hopefully I said that right. Nazard, Hanson, and Niang. Those are your second team offensive linemen. I do a really good or a really bad job at pronouncing names, so I know you guys are probably going to come at me. That's fine. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. But also, Jared Wiley, another guy getting first team reps. Yeah, you heard me correctly. They're running a lot of 12 personnel, but when they are running those 12 personnel, Jared Wiley's getting the majority of first team reps. He is using his versatility, adding a dynamic of a player who can play in a couple of different positions. And even when you have Travis Kelce lined out wide, Jared Wiley's probably going to be your lone tight end, man, because you could just tell the versatility. Jared Wiley is a mini version of Travis Kelce. It don't take that literally, but when you look at him, how he plays football, the way he moves, he looks like Travis Kelce. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be the next Travis Kelce. I'm just saying the play styles are very, very similar, and I think that will be a main reason why he stays in the football field a ton. Nazeeh Johnson did get a little bit injured in one-on-ones, but was really quick, got back in, did not want to miss any reps, so that was good to see out of Nazeeh Johnson. We've talked about Drew Tranquill a lot, and this dude has been everywhere. I mean, every single practice, I hear something really good about him. Today had a great, inside run stop, getting by Creed and making a play. So that was a big time, thing that we saw at practice today. Now, before we get any further into the video, guys, before we break down even more, including 11-on-11s later on, make sure you guys do me a favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Chiefs throughout every single practice, every single preseason game, and regular season game as well, breaking down film, doing analysis videos. We got you guys covered, so join the family if you haven't already done so. And lastly, make sure you guys check out my Twitch. I will be live streaming some Chiefs games on my Twitch if you want to watch them with me and kind of react to it. break down some film live, go follow my Twitch. It is so simple. Matty Dubs with 3 S's, or you can find the link in the description below. With that being said, let's get back into the video. So Creed Humphrey did get beat on one play by Drew Tranquil, but then came back the next play and absolutely destroyed Pinnell, took him to the ground. It was pretty bad. Mike Pinnell, sorry for that one, but Creed Humphrey had to take some, had to get some revenge out there. So that was cool to see. Chris Jones stood up Trey Smith in the inside run. That was, something to take note of. A couple of really nice runs by Carson Steele. He's another guy who's probably at the lower end of the depth chart right now, behind Clyde and Deneric and Louis Rees-Zammit and Imani Bailey and Keontae Ingram. He's got a long way to go to make the team, but having a day like that could definitely help. Okay, and then we had some team drills. So Mahomes had a play-action play, connected with Hollywood Brown for a 15-yard touchdown. That was a beautiful pass, beautiful route. Hollywood Brown is showcasing insane ability to make plays after the catch, and he's been doing it consistently. We also saw Rashee Rice had a nice run off tackle to start the team drills. And Rashee Rice, another guy lining up in multiple different positions in the backfield at times, getting end arounds, getting outside receiver targets. He's basically just playing everywhere on this offense, and that's kind of what we've been noticing from the Chiefs offenses. They have so many guys who are interchangeable, so many guys who are versatile in terms of where they can play, where they can line up on the football field. And it was exciting to see today, especially because they were tackling to the ground. So we got to see a lot. We got to see a lot during practice. Godric, the tackle, he's looking more and more like a veteran lately. He's really coming out here. He's gotten better. He's improved a lot of his footwork and whatnot. So we'll see him continue to get better and better as time goes on. But excited about his development as a player. We saw a Travis Kelce play action touchdown from Mahomes as well. They got the defense flowing to the left. Travis went to the backside, wide open. Beautiful play there. I mean, the Chiefs always know how to scheme up some really nice plays. What else happened? Oh, Louis Rees-Zammit was getting some direct snaps. Now, I don't know if this will translate to the regular season, but again, they're really high on Louis Rees-Zammit in terms of his ability to just make plays after the catch, but also catching the football in the backfield is probably one of his, biggest pros, right? He is so talented when it comes to catching the football at the backfield and making guys miss. So that was huge. Also got to see Wanya Morris play a little bit of tight end. Pass from Mahomes was barely missed. Wanya Morris almost had a touchdown during today's practice, so that would have been a sight to see. We've seen Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Louis Rees-Zammit take direct snaps during practice. Wanya Morris at tight end, and then Carson Steele is also at fullback as well. They've been running a lot of interesting scenarios. Irv Smith Jr. beat Brian Cook on the ball and goal line. Second team offense scored on the starters. Irv Smith, the guy who's got a lot of work to do to make this roster, behind Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, Jared Wiley. He's got to make up some ground, and getting that touchdown probably helped his case just a little bit. In terms of punt return, you had Tony, Washington, Worthy, Hardman, and Nico. That was an interesting group. Let me know in the comments down below, who do you think will be the starting return men for this Chiefs team next season? With the new kickoff rule, there should be a lot more strategy, so that should be fun to see. Kamal Hayden has been working in the slot for the Chiefs. That is cool because I believe for Tennessee, he was mainly just in a boundary outside type of corner. So him getting some slot work is interesting. Alongside Trent McDuffie over the last few days, he has been actually in the slot as well. And there was one play specifically, guys, where he went stride for stride with Xavier Worthy on a deep ball, creating a PBU or just an incomplete pass. Maybe not a PBU to be exact, but crazy. We had some team portion where Mahomes found Pacheco pretty much right away out the backfield to get a nice little play after the catch. Hollywood Brown made an unbelievable catch in the flat from Mahomes, and then after that, Hollywood just, made guys miss left and right. So overall, today was a really good practice. Also good to see Keith Taylor in with the first team defense. Nazee and Connor were at safety. I don't know why I struggled so much for that. And then Obviously, Jaden Hicks is someone they've been super high on. Steve Spagnuolo, dude, made a massive hit during practice today, and definitely showed Steve Spagnuolo some more things. So, hey, that was it for today's practice. Had a lot to look at. Let me know what you guys think. Who have you been most surprised about during practice? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. Most of the highlights in this video are not going to be from today's. I don't think they were allowed to post too much, so keep that in mind. It's all going to be a lot of yesterday's film. So join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next Chiefs update. Peace.